With a pivotal presidential election just weeks away, election workers are busy making sure ballots are ready for the big day.
Our vendor has just been sending those out recently, so they should be getting them here pretty soon.
But just over 1 month from election night, state leaders are still making changes to the system. Governor Abbott issued a proclamation which would limit the number of places voters can submit mail-in ballots in person to one per county.
A really great way for voters to be able to drop their ballot off and know that it's securely getting in the hands of election officials rather than putting it in the mail.
In recent months, mail-in ballots have been the focus of claims of voter fraud, leading more people to turn in their ballots in person. Under Texas law, voters can bring their mail-in ballot into an election office instead of sending it through the mail. Abbott's proclamation would also allow poll watchers to make sure fraudulent votes aren't counted.
Hard to do that because you have to show an ID and you have to, the voter has to hand deliver that ballot. And so I don't see how closing some of these extra satellite sites will help.
Here in Central Texas, the proclamation will not have much impact. Bell and McLennan counties were already only accepting ballots at their main election offices.
It would need to be basically a staff member from my office that would be responsible for handling those kind of transactions. And with the limited amount of staff that I have, I couldn't send them out, to each early voting site, to man a box.
The changes could have an impact on student voters who want to drop their ballots off at home.
That might affect college students, but I think it really more so affects the populations who are generally eligible to vote by mail.
Now, if you can't make it to one of those drop-off places, you can always just do it the old-fashioned way and drop it in the mail.
I can't speak for the rest of the country's, postal system, but I can speak for Bell County's. And we've had nothing but good experiences.
You can still apply for a mail-in ballot. Election officials must receive mailed applications by October 23rd. Jack Allen, 25 News.